And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Planet Crafter. And I think I found the crater that everybody's been talking about. I think I finally found it. Are you telling me there's no iron in there? There's no iron whatsoever in this miner. Okay, well, I need to find another iron. There's another iron. I think I found the crater. Now, if memory serves, it was a cave right off of this cave. I think. Nope. Took a wrong turn again. I'm getting all confused here. This way? Yeah, it might be this way. There's a super bright rock up here for no reason. Yeah, this super bright for no reason. Like literally, like what is causing that to be so bright? I don't know. But anyway, I went up here, and yeah, I'm like, oh, this must be the crater everybody's talking about, because this is definitely crater-esque, and there's still a glowy bit of glowiness in there. And yeah, let's go check this out. No guarantees that's gonna have anything that we need. And there's a whole lot of water in here already, I'm sure. Ooh, it has what is that, iridium? Or just glowy bits of rock? Yeah, I think they're just glowy bits of rock. They're just meant to catch your eye. So, like, no secrets or anything in here? I mean, not the most safe place to be, I would imagine, inside of a glowy asteroid. I mean, if this were real, there'd be nothing left of this asteroid. Usually when they hit the ground, they just vaporize. And that's what actually digs out the crater. The explosion. So, I mean, there is not much to this place. I think this was like one of the new things that they released. So why wouldn't they add like an interesting, interesting things to discover in here? You'd think that they would do something unique in here. I'm not seeing any chests, gold or otherwise. Oh, there's a chest. Seed, like, what? Seed Lerma? Those are a dime a dozen. Like, why are you giving me the cheapest seed you can? Oh, I can drink water. There we go. Okay, so one chest. Oh, what is that? Ooh, that is a little base. And it's got some water and oxygen and some space food. And I can tell that we're still underwater. I thought I found the perfect meteor crater to build my launch platform, but the visibility is atrocious. There's no be able to send anything from down here. I will try to make another base higher on the crater rim, somewhere near minus 580, 85, 1520 should work. Hopefully the fog will fade away soon. Are those... Oh, I just noticed that we have coordinates in the bottom of our screen. I was like, so what were those? Minus 580 and 1520. So minus 580, which is the opposite direction. I go like exactly south. Okay, there's 580 and 1520. So over here. Why is the... I mean, literally down there? Is that what I'm getting at? Minus 580 is like down there somewhere. That's not on the rim. And it's just barren after that. I don't see any hint of a base over here. Just sort of skim along the rim here and see. Floating rocks of floatiness there. So the game is not, I mean, the game is not done yet. So obviously, yeah, I'm not sure what those coordinates were all about, but obviously not anything. Not seeing any signs of life up here. Ooh, there's another chest over there. Another rocket engine. That's nice. So, not a whole lot here. I didn't see any sign of an attempt to build another settlement on the rim. I really don't want to get myself stuck, so I try, if I do go off kilter a little bit, I try not to go too far off. But yeah, that's a big hole and a lot of stuff for really no reason at all. I'm not really sure what the developers have planned for the game. You know, how far they're gonna go. But I'm hoping that it sort of comes together. And I'm really hoping they make the atmosphere breathable at some point, because that would be so nice. So very nice. Go up and down. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, there's a couple chests over here I missed. Okay. Ah, those must be the chest. Yeah, those must be the chests with just a bunch of junk in them. That's probably what that is. Alright. Let's sort all the Duvalakis here and put you away. You away. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat that. That away. Anything else? That away. Oh no, that's my spare food. Gotta keep that. 2 uranium rods, that's nice. 2 iridium rods. I went and gathered all the iridium out of my iridium mining cave and I just converted it all into rods. And boy did they give us a lot of rods. So we have material for days. I mean, we have so much stuff. I mean, one thing that we don't have an infinite amount of is uranium. which if we went crazy building stuff, we would need lots and lots of power. So yeah, that's one thing we don't have an infinite amount of is uranium. Lermas, Shangas, Nulna, and more seeds. And we have an osmium and a rocket engine. And I did send like 3 biomass rockets a few episodes ago, and I built another tree farm thing with the seed that we processed. So yeah, we're at 4.2, what looks like 4.2 billion parts per, or 4.2 parts per billion per second. And yeah, I mean, that might be close. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Yeah, that might be, the math might work out there. Because you have 1 part per million, right? 0.1 part per million. Wouldn't that be 100 parts per billion? Right? As you go backwards in this decimal, you go up in the parts per, right? 0.1, because 10 parts per, or 1,000 parts per billion, 1,000 is 1 part per million. I think that's how it works. That's what my brain is telling me, and it might be wrong. So, if it is wrong, I apologize. But that's what I think. That's what I think it is. We've unlocked the teleporter, but we don't have enough pulsar quartz. We only have 2 pulsar quartz. So we don't have enough of that. And I'm not sure if you can actually place a miner down and actually mine it, because I've only found it in a couple small areas. So we can't build the teleporter. The tree shredder tier 3, we're quite a ways away from that. I mean, I don't want to sit here for another 20 minutes, half an hour to an hour, waiting for these GTIs to go up. What we could do, possibly maybe, biomass, we're doing pretty good. We launched 3 biomass-based rockets, so that number is actually going up rather fast. When I started recording, this was like 39, and now it's 239, and it's just been a couple hours. So yeah, we're bumping that up real fast. Pressure, yeah, that could go up faster. But I tried to focus on all the things that unlock stuff. So now I don't really have a direction to go, because we've unlocked all the stuff for oxygen, all the stuff for heat, all the stuff for pressure, and all the stuff for biomass. So we don't have any more goals here. So I'm not sure which number here would allow the GTI, the terraformation index. I don't know which one would raise that faster. An oxygen rocket, a heat, something like that. Maybe like one of each. So let's do an oxygen rocket, a heat rocket, and maybe a pressure rocket if that exists, maybe possibly. So I need to know what ingredients I'm gonna need, because we have an infinite amount of ingredients right now. I think. God dang it! You know what? I'm gonna go up here. Every time I get into a rhythm or get into something, it's just like, again, I drink so often now, it's nuts how much I drink. Okay, so here's your heat, here's your pressure, and here's your oxygen. So I'm gonna need 6 super alloys. And these are gonna drop asteroids, unfortunately. So there's that. So we're gonna need 3 cobalt, 3 silicon, and a bunch of super alloy, bacteria, mutants, and tumor. Okay, I think I might be able to remember that. So 3 silicon. We need 3 cobalt. We need 6 super alloy. We need a tree bark. We need tree bark, mutagen, all that good stuff. Okay, so one of the other things I did in between episodes is I built 2 more of those gas extractors over here. We had 2 of the really low level wind generators. And I'm like, you know what, we don't really need those. So yeah, I put a couple more gas extractors just for funsies, because I was getting low on methane, and I don't want to get low on methane. You'd think with all the beans that I've been going through, I would be able to make my own methane canisters, but okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to drop uranium. Let those fall. Whee! So of course it spawns like a dust storm, because why wouldn't it? For some reason, you can't see them coming. Oh, I hear them. There's one. There's another one. I don't know if you launch like 2 in a row, like what happens. Whoa. Why not gather the stuff that I can see? Really? Yeah, I got it. I think that's everything. I'm not gonna be too concerned with that. Where are those hitting at? You know, that's one thing about being in the sort of the corner of the world over here is okay, so pressure, that was heat. This is pressure. So this is iridium asteroids now. And I have discovered that the little bits and bobs that fall off of those, like the little nuggets of iridium or uranium, they do last in the world for quite some time. So, yeah, even if they're in the world for a while, that's fine. I can always go around in between episodes and figure that out. So we should have pressure now over 100,000, heat also over 100,000. I think that was like 65,000 or something like that. So that went up pretty fast. And then the last one's going to be oxygen. I see some more uranium over here. I just don't want to get hit with an asteroid. That would be a bad day. I'm assuming that would ruin my day. Oh, get away from that. Whoa! That hit me. That was close. That was really close. I didn't like that at all. Yikes. All right, let me gather these up. Not that I needed iridium. I have a mine giving me like infinite iridium. It's kind of weird that there's no mine that gives me uranium. That would have been, I mean, I know how overpowered that would have been, but it would have been nice. Whoa, sir. Okay, so the last one is the oxygen. You know, and somebody's posted in the comments that they've like sent like 23 oxygen rockets, and that's fine. That's cool. But this part of the game is not engaging. It's like, oh, nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is nice. Oh, that's great. That is great. Oh man, I thought it was okay. That is awesome. I gotta take a screenshot of that. That is awesome. I had no idea that was gonna happen. I thought it was a whole scripted thing. Oh, and then it disappears. That was great. So that was oxygen. So yeah, we bumped up our oxygen by a little bit. Not a huge amount. It went from like 3.8 maybe to 4.6. So I still think the multipliers are where's that thing? There it is. You know, I think these multipliers apply to the baseline. So they take all of your like seed spreaders and all that kind of stuff and then just multiply it by this. They don't take the value that it is with every one you send and multiply that. You know, which is sort of understandable because that would be super OP. Because then it would be more of an exponential rise. It would be more of an exponential increase in the craziness. You know, multiplying, you know, 4 parts per billion by 1,000% is different from multiplying a few parts per quadrillion by 1,000%. So yeah, now I've got a bunch of little bits and bobs around. I can always build more heaters. Yeah, I know that there's ways. I know that it just takes time, and that's well and good. I can tell that there's a bunch of uranium down here, and I want it. Oh yeah, look at all this stuff. Have a few minutes for things and stuff. For all the rocks to disappear. I definitely haven't. I definitely have enough to produce another, you know, really high level fusion reactor. Whatever that is, fission reactor. Yeah, I still see. You can tell when there's something in there. You see the glowy reflectivity in the water, even though it's not directly under there. That just tells you that there is something in there. So as long as you see that glowy bit, you know that there's more in the water. It's a shame it doesn't tell you where it is in the water. And sometimes it's reflected from, you know, up above. So it doesn't give you directionality, but it doesn't give you the fact that they are in there. I just don't know where to look. Would be nice. Oh, what is... Oh. I swear cobalt looks exactly like aluminum from a distance. When the sun is shining on it, oh man, does it look like aluminum. I can't help but gather all my algae because we've started going through this really fast. With all the fertilizers and stuff that we're doing, holy moly, yeah. Another thing I could do is take my golden seeds out of all my plants or all my flower spreaders, turn those into trees, because that tree seed is 200%, and that's, as far as I know, that's the highest percent you get. Oh, come on. I need to replenish my oxygen here. Oh, I know there was another one in here. And critical, and wow, yeah! That's how we roll. Last possible minute. So there's uranium. There's iridium. And I know we have more out there, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. There's all the methane. Good, my methane supply is up again. Did I do this again? No, I've already used that. And I am going to need some more food. Might as well eat what I have locally. So who knows where those other, you know, rocket landed over there somewhere. I'm not sure if it landed in the cave, outside the cave. I was hoping that they would be smart enough. Yeah, it definitely landed over here somewhere. Maybe even up there, because I was hoping that when it would solve for the trajectory of said thing, that it would actually be smart enough not to land in somewhere that I can't reach. So the fact that there was one on the ground there tells me that it probably landed up there somewhere, and I don't know if they stay up there or if they fall through the world. I don't think I've ever found a resource up there yet. So you just sort of skim until you climb up here. So, I mean, I don't see any glowy bits. Yeah, I don't see any glowy bits here. And that's the cave that goes out that way. I don't think one landed way over here, but I could be wrong. I don't think I've been doing the rock climbing thing way over here. Yeah, see, I'm just sort of blending into it now. Oh man. Yeah, so we literally, who knows where that thing landed, but I'm not seeing any hidden shiny bits. Anywhere around here. So I don't know where that uranium came from, but obviously not anywhere in here. I gotta make it home in time to breathe here. All right. So we've officially discovered the crater. Looked all around that, and I'm sure everybody's gonna yell at me and say, "Hey, there's a ton of stuff there that you missed." But you know, it is what it is. Look at that, glorious. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff in the game, but progression itself, for the sake of progression, I'm not really interested in that, because right now it's just a waiting game. Right? It's just a waiting game. We're going to get the tier 3 spreader, which is going to be, some more advanced material. And then it's going to be a heck of a long time before we get the pulsar quartz. And then even longer than that for the fusion energy. So I could literally let this game run and just sit here and let it run for days in order to get that. And I'm not interested in doing that. Because it's just tedious at this point. There's nothing new going to happen. So yeah, I really want to move on to Captain of Industry. I hope everybody's looking forward to that series. I know I am, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Because that game, they have added tons and tons to that game, and so I'm not going to be playing it on a super hard difficulty level because I actually want to get through it, and I don't want to just fail. That's just not my idea of a good time. So I don't like redoing content. I definitely don't like redoing content. But anyway, yeah, that's going to do it for the series. I thank everybody for watching. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed yourself. And comment down below if you have something to say. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I will see you next time.